Hello to my Taurians. This is Queen Amara coming to you with your general reading, Taurus. All right, Taurus, happy Friday to everybody. Sending everybody lots of love and light. We had to clear some space up on the camera for you all. Let's get your video filmed here. All right, let's do it. Let's get into it. All right. All right, Taurus. Talking to you, whoever Taurus is in your birth chart. When you watch this video, the moon will be in Sagittarius. Whether you watch it on Friday or Saturday, the moon will be in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the largest planet. Some of you all already know that. It's associated with the color purple and the day Thursday. Jupiter is the planet of opportunities and growth, right? So this is an opportunity for you to start ascending higher. This is an opportunity for you to start thinking bigger, like dreaming bigger. Really an opportunity for you to start dreaming bigger. Really an opportunity for you to start thinking purge. Anything that has you tied to, connected to, looped into any obsessions, any jealousy. And that's, I mean, even friends, people, places, or things. Let me just put that. See, people, places, or things that connects you to any kind of conversation that keeps you obsessed with anything that's just unhealthy, wounded, any of those things, right? Get out, get some sun, get some air, all those things. So sending you all lots of good positive energy. Hopefully you all get out this weekend, get some air. New and exciting love awaits. Okay. All right. I love this. New and exciting love awaits for somebody. So yeah, get out. That's the only way sometimes you're going to meet somebody is if you get out the house. Okay. Get out the house. For some of you all have been praying for new love. Boom. There it is. It just came out. New and exciting love. For those of you all who already have love, new and exciting love could be like a new hobby. It could be a new opportunity, right? Something new that you're going to really love doing, something you prayed about that you say, I really love this. I really, tried my hand at something. I really love it. It could be a new sport, a new hobby, new something, right? So lots going on behind your back. This current situation, lots of conversation going on. So a lot of people gossiping about something, right? Lots of people gossiping about something. And that's the challenge here. You're not getting out enough air. You're not getting out and getting enough sun. That's the challenge. Lots of talking, lots of, chitter chatter going on, right? So maybe get out and get some sunlight. Maybe get out and talk. Maybe get out and, get some air. All right, maybe get out and get some air. Yeah. A lot of gossip going on about nothing. So instead of being cooped up in the house, maybe you just get some fresh air. Even if you have like a balcony or a deck, you may not even be a homebody, right? Okay. You had the Page of Cups came out in reverse here. Get out in the house. Get out the house. Somebody could have been talking about somebody going out drinking or something. Drinking responsibly. Matter of fact, there's a lot of people that have their like Halloween decorations and stuff out. So there could be like a lot of parties and stuff kind of going on. So a lot of people are drinking responsibly, right? So, whatever your deal is, Source just wants to make sure whatever you're doing, you're safe. Lots of parties could be going on this weekend. You could be meeting somebody. So who knows? But Page in reverse could be almost like somebody's not getting a message. Somebody may not be getting a message clear. A message may not be that clear. Somebody could be confused about something. Somebody could be a little confused about something. They may not be, something about a distant past. They may not be clear about, they may have heard something. They may be confused about what people are talking about. One thing for certain, too, is the sun illuminates the moon, right? And so the moon is secrets, would be like secrets, right? and it's water, so it's reflective. So some people could be watching something, like secretly watching something online, and people could be talking about somebody's drinking or whatever the case may be. We all heard the term "hit dogs will holler." So I always say, if it doesn't apply, just, doesn't apply, right? Take only what resonates with you. Certainly we have see this picture here, this person, I wouldn't even know what the name of this is, right? But this could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic, who knows, right? But anyway, and then page energy is messenger energy. So you have something new and exciting trying to come in, and so source is saying somebody's not getting a message about something is not coming through. Something is not that deep for somebody. Somebody's not really that cloaked in certain energy. Something's really not that deep. So what about the recent past, source? What about the recent past? What about the recent past? Yeah, here we have the Page of Wands here. So somebody's getting a message about something else that inspires them. Again, some people are not really triggered by people gossiping about them behind their back. They're inspired by something totally different. Like when we talk about fire here, sun connects us with fire, getting out in the sun. Some people are motivated by, turning up the heat in the kitchen. Some people are motivated by different things, right? It just depends, right? It just depends. And maybe this is something that you're motivated by. If you're not motivated by, some people, like I said, some people are motivated by cooking. Some people are motivated by cleaning, getting outside, just sitting outside in the sun. Who knows, right? What are your strengths? What are your strengths, right? You could be a prayer warrior. Somebody could be a prayer warrior. What about a near future? So near future, short term. Somebody's creativity seems like it's drying up here. This could be somebody in your family, a loved one. Seems like their creativity is drying up. Somebody could have said they had someone's back in a situation, but they could always seem like they about to leap on something or pounce on something or whatever in someone's family. So somebody could almost feel like they tuned out. So somebody could almost even feel like they're tired of being just talked to like they're dead, because that's what the Eight of Swords is. Eight of Swords is like a person being yelled at, like almost like, okay, they just completely toned out. They just completely. So I don't know if this is you or somebody else. Like a person just talking to a person, and they just almost like their eyes are kind of like glassed over, like, or glossed over, like your lips are moving, but they don't hear anything. They're intentionally like just completely tuning you out completely. So that could be a message that someone is sending, that they just burned out. They just burned out. Like they're no longer inspired by something, right? So I don't know if this is somebody no longer loves, because you could have new and exciting love coming across your path, but somebody could be at a point where they're just no longer, something may have fizzled out at some point, and somebody may not be picking up on, like, somebody may not be interested anymore. Somebody could have, this one, when fire fizzles out, somebody just, their interest is gone somewhere, right? It's like when you're talking to them, you're just like, sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know, like if a friendship is over, you just kind of know. It's just like that quiet, almost like pause in a friendship. You just kind of know. You haven't heard from it. You'll know what's coming to mind is Tony Braxton's song, 7 Whole Days. Like sometimes you reach out to somebody, they take days to return your call. Like they're just uninspired, right? Somebody feels like they were baited into something, and like they were secretly baited into a lie. And so They always almost feel like, you know, somebody's always cooking up something for them. Like it's always just something, like people waiting to just pounce on them. You know, like somebody's afraid to even open up their mouth, or like they're gonna get yelled at. It just that something feels just very uncomfortable. I don't know if it feels like that. You feel like that, or yeah. Somebody's always trying to get familiar real fast with something. Like somebody just doesn't feel like they're safe. That's what a lot of fire feels like, right? So here we have the Eight of Wands here. So if you can think of it this way, with fire, fire is the basic need for fire, which is solar plexus, is the need for significance, right? So someone doesn't feel significant anymore in a situation. And that's what this is. Somebody, whether it's you, doesn't feel significant, or somebody else doesn't feel significant anymore in a situation. And so the interest has changed. That's what this is. It's like somebody is like, okay, poured out everything. So it would be like a person is saying, sending you a message. They don't even want to go out for drinks. If that's the case, if that was something that people were, you know, interested in at one point, because that took on a whole nother spirit, almost like a spirit that's just like, okay, well, I don't have to be totally there just to be just to be there. So I'd rather stay home and cook. Right? Or I'd rather, you know, pray or something, anything, you know, I'd rather sit out in the sun. I'd rather, you know, I'd rather do something else. I'd rather focus on something else. It's almost like a person just telling you just anything, just to tell you just anything. I'm just interested in something else, just anything. So, because I feel like somebody feel like they had somebody's back in court possibly, and now somebody almost feels like somebody didn't have their back. Somebody feels like somebody's an open enemy. And I don't know who this is for. I really don't know who this is for. But looking at the Five of Wands here, something almost feels like somebody's still trying to process some kind of gossip. Somebody is still trying to process what was said, what was done, some kind of an injustice that was done. That's what this feels like. Somebody is still trying to process something. Like something has come to light and somebody is still trying to process something. Yeah. Yeah. That somebody's just not, somebody told somebody a lie that somebody's not coming back. Like almost like somebody said, okay, we all going on a flight and somebody is not coming back from a flight. Or somebody told somebody they were going to get arrested, or somebody's not coming back from a flight. Like somebody told somebody some kind of lie, right? He's talking about this, and this person had a secret life, or, you know, this person, they drinking, or they cooking up something. Like it's almost like somebody told somebody all of these lies about somebody, and now somebody is still stuck on trying to process something. Like when you say new and exciting love awaits, some kind of secret has been exposed. That's what the sun does. And, you know, when you hear the term sunbathing, like somebody feels like something was exposed that when you're at Five of Wands, that's not even getting to the root of something. That is literally at solar plexus chakra, which is developed between the ages of 15 through 21. So it's like teenager gossip. So it's not even Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles would be like the very beginning, like really getting to the root of something. But somebody almost feels like somebody didn't even get to the root of something before something was being said, talking about people behind their backs. Now something has come to light. Somebody, young person, whoever this is, drinking, you know, dehydrated. It's just... like something is just out of control. And so somebody is now going on some kind of a quest. Somebody now is going on some kind of quest trying to find out, like quickly trying to find out what is, like what's really going on. Like somebody wants to talk to somebody. Somebody wants to find out like somebody wants to talk to somebody directly. Like what is going on? Like what's really happening? What's really going on? So Knight of Swords here is like basically like somebody saying talk, you know, speak, talk, think fast, talk fast, fight for something. Like Yeah. Yeah, it's a wheel of fortune. Because it's like it's a fortune at stake. It's a fortune at stake. And so it's a lot of conversation going on here. So yeah, here's a death here. So somebody could be waking up to something. Somebody could just be waking up to something that they weren't even aware of. You could be waking up to something that you weren't aware of. Who knows? All right. So that's what this is. That's what this is. A lot of conversation is going on. Lots and lots of conversation is going on about a lot of things. So somebody has a bitter ex-lover that wants them. I have no idea who that is. So things are starting to flow to you like water. Whoever you are, wealth is within your reach. Something is becoming clearer to you. And I'm talking to you wherever Taurus is in your birth chart. Somebody has a demon of lust. Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. I have no idea who that is. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on others' vibrations, their moods, emotions, feelings, whatever that, so that's clairsentience. And so get focused. Somebody has a malevolent, a kind of malevolent nocturnal spirit associated with nightmares. Your new home awaits. Yeah, so it's a lot of conversation. It's like some... somebody is still stuck trying to process something. I mean, quite frankly, the whole reading just looks like a bunch of drama. I mean, really, it just that's what it looks like. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. So I have no idea. So it looks like a lot of family drama. That's what it looks like. So somebody maybe need to get to the bottom of something, like have a, maybe conversation, because somebody is almost at, well, I can't even say almost, somebody is just tapped out. Somebody, because that's why you see so much fire here. And anytime you see this right here, the Page of Cups, well, this particular deck here is a good karma deck, is you see alcohol on this cup is like, that's adding like, alcohol to fire would evaporate a situation, right? Would look like make a situation worse, right? So somebody is going on some kind of a quest, because somebody is saying, it's like somebody's family told a whole bunch of lies about somebody. They're an alcoholic. They're, who knows? I mean, they're into some ungodly sexual practices. Like somebody is saying all of this stuff that somebody may not even know what's going on. That's what this looks like. Somebody may not even have a clue as to what's happening here. They may not even have a clue. And looks like there's a fortune at stake here. So who knows? Who knows? When money is involved, people can get real shady and real crazy. But also, you'd be surprised that when money is involved too, is usually when people speak up, just because people's hearts could be in the right place, those are usually the people who people really reach back and say, thank you, because you just don't know how people have evolved. This is when we talk about